I watched that whole HBO Max presentation for nothing. Seriously? So I've kind of been hyping up this HBO Max event that occurred today for maybe a week or two. I knew it was coming. You know, there's possibilities of the Snyder Cut being announced or being released on the HBO Max streaming service. That makes sense to a lot of us. It makes sense to me. So this event, I was saying, you know, that possibly we could have the announcement. So today was the day. It was like a 2.5 hour event. I watched pretty much like 2 hours of it. And I was waiting for Ann Sarnoff to get on there, and eventually she did pop up, which I was happy to see because, like, okay, this will keep my interest. So I was watching and watching and watching. She pops up. Doesn't really say much. She talks about the history of WB and everything, and then boom, she's gone. She did say that they had some footage to show people that's never been seen before, and when they showed all that footage, no one that was watching it, streaming it, could see it. Only the people that were at the event could see what was going on. I don't think it had anything to do with Snyder Cut. They would have said something because they know how big of a thing, of a movement this is. They never did. Now listen, guys. I told you that I was like 60% positive that they would say something about it, and they didn't say something. But that's not the end of the world. It's just this. We're so used to this. We're 2 years into this fight. We're used to the Comic-Cons, nothing being said, nothing happening. We're used to not hearing anything from WB yet. We're used to it. We keep the fight alive. We will continue to fight. Because again, we know the Snyder Cut is coming. We know it is going to get released. It's just a matter of when at this point. When and where. The one thing that I did take away from the HBO Max event was they're doing a Green Lantern show for the HBO Max streaming service. That's interesting. HBO has very good shows. And like they said on the broadcast today, they have always had a history of not having too much on their like HBO Go or HBO Now app because they like to have things that are very good instead of being like a Netflix where you have all this content but you're constantly searching for stuff because you can't find anything that's really like tickling your fancy, if you will. They want to have lesser stuff but more impactful, more, as they call, home runs. So yeah, the fact that they're doing a Green Lantern show for HBO is very exciting. But again, nothing about the Snyder Cut. But we keep on fighting. And it's just interesting to me. It just has you so curious. I mean, what is going on behind the scenes of the Snyder Cut? You know, again, when is it going to get released and where? Is it going to be on a streaming service, HBO Max? Is it going to be in the movie theaters? Is it just going to go straight to DVD? And again, of course, when? When's it going to get released? What is going on behind the scenes? Are there contracts being signed? Are there negotiations? You know, obviously Zack has to know something. It's his movie. He can't. You know, he's not allowed to tell us what's happening. But Zack keeps on telling us to fight. Of course, this whole Jason Momoa said something last night that we weren't sure if he was talking about his water company or something to do with the Snyder Cut because he talked about a post that he had to delete on Instagram. Which apparently he deleted a water post, his water company post, and a Snyder Cut post. So, you know, very curious. I thought he was going to say something today about it, but he hasn't said anything yet. But the day's not over. But anyway, yeah, what's going on behind the scenes with this whole Snyder Cut? To go off of the Snyder Cut, because that's what we're all here for, is it has recently been confirmed as of today that the score of the movie is complete. It was completed when Zack left the project. Junkie XL was doing the score. He had an interview with Screen Rant and they officially confirmed it. He said, yes, it's done. It's been done. I have it. It's there. So that, when it comes to the money side of how much it's going to take to finish the Snyder Cut, that's already finished. The score is done. Take that off the table. Done. Donezo. So we're good on that. That's a positive with the Snyder Cut. Again, guys, don't give up the fight. I know days like this are frustrating. Both the Comic-Cons, they were both frustrating. This is frustrating. I understand. But we know, and we all know going into stuff like this, that we're not guaranteed to hear anything. We just know how this works. We've been around this, we've been on this road before, and we'll keep on chugging along. You know it's coming. Zack hasn't given up. The moment Zack gives up, that's when we know it's not coming. He hasn't. They keep on talking about it. We know it's done. Just keep on fighting. That's all we can do. And then after we get the Snyder Cut, we're going to bring back Zack. That's how it's going to go down. We are going to get this. All right, guys? So keep your heads up. Keep the fight alive. And please subscribe because it helps me. In return, I can help you. And don't forget, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, new content's coming to you from Subjective Reviews. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.